warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Dr. Sadaf Jamal Gilani from Foundation Year of Health Colleges. I will be just giving you a brief introduction about the stress management, which comes under the course Health Profession Skills. Basically, this course is designed for the foundation year students in order to manage their stress, because as a foundation year students, the students face a lot of stress during this year. So how they can manage their stress, we have included in this course in order to overcome their stress. So let's begin. With this diagram, you can see how students are asking for help because of the grades, because of the assignments, scholarship, exams, bullying, tuition fees. These are the common, the cause of the stress for the students. So they need to have the way to come out of the stress. So we will be discussing all these things in the foundation year students. Now you can see this lady, are you stressed? She says, this job is stressful. Who says this job is stressful? I'm 28 and I feel great. So her mindset is there that she feels the age doesn't matter to her, because she feels that her mind tells her this is her job, dream job, and it's really joyful. So if you think with the mind that this job is good for you, you are stress free. But when you come across this 28 or 25 or 18 years person, he feels stressed because his mind says that, that this job is stressful. So half of the battle is won with your mind to overcome stress. Now, what stresses you out and how will you currently handle the stress we are going to see? First of all, we'll go through the definition. What is stress? So, it is the body's automatic response to any physical or mental demand placed on it. So, for example, the teacher says you, why you're late? So you have to give the answer. So you're stressed. So a physical or a mental demand is placed against you. Complete this work right now. You're stressed. So that is the automatic response of your body for any physical or mental demand placed to you or given to you. So what kind of a chemical which is released? It is adrenaline, which is released naturally in response to stress. So when you face a stress, either you fight or either you run away, flight from the stress. Like for a tiger, if it is in front, either you fight or you try to run away. So the adrenaline is released in order to fight the stress, or you will quit or flee away. Now, some stress cannot be avoided. So it is unavoidable consequences of life. You have to, every person do face stress in the daily life. Like some stressors which are, you cannot, it's not in your hand, like death. You are stressed if your near and dear ones passes away. Some stressors can be prevented by time management. Your assignment deadline is approaching. If you do it before, what happens? You're relaxed. You're from the stress. Your exams are approaching. You're prepared well hand before. You are relieved from the stress. Stress can develop skills also. Like when you're having a presentation and you prepare well for your presentation. So you develop skills. How to present in front of the audience. How your vocabulary increases. How you are prepared. So these are all overall developing your skills. So stress can be good also for developing skills. But a prolonged stress is never good. It always affects health and ability to cope up with the life. Next, is all stress bad? No, no. Moderate levels of stress may actually improve performance and efficiency. So a little bit of stress is okay. That improves your performance and efficiency, like completing your task on time, assignments on time. Too little stress is like a bore for you. But too much stress causes no result. Unproductive anxiety level is caused. Now, we will see some of the stressors for the stress. So you can see how the students are stressed, having a family, exam, balanced. So the students face a lot of stress. What are stressors? Stressors are those which produces stress, like situations, like activities, like relationships, which causes trauma to one's physical, emotional, or psychological selves. So they are stressors. Now we will see the negative effect of stress. What are the negative effect of stress? It can be a physical stress or it can be a emotional stress. So when a person is facing through a physical stress, there may be a weight gain or a loss. Unexpected hair loss is there. Heart palpitation may increase. High blood pressure is seen. Emotional stress is mood swings, anxiety, can lead to depression and even may lead to unhealthy coping strategies like alcohols, drugs, etc. Now, after having a negative effect of stress, we'll come across the common types of stress. What are these? These may be acute stress, they may be a episodic stress, or they may be a chronic stress. So we'll go one by one, the different types of stress. So when you come across acute stress, with the name you can see it's for a small duration of time. So most widely it is experienced stress and it is the result of daily pressure. So everyone faces this type of stress and it demands everyone's face. So it lasts only for a short time, like a rush over a customer during a lunch period, or it is not only felt due to experiences we think of negatively, it can also be felt when we participate in actions which bring thrill and excitement to our lives, like a roller coaster. You go up and then when you come down, you say, zoo, all of shouts. Oh, this is the thrill due to excitement we face. So this is for a short duration. That is acute stress. Now, episodic stress is also called because it is described as when acute stress is experienced too frequently. That means it comes, goes, comes, goes, comes, goes. So it is a continuous process. It is coming and then after that you're relaxed. Then it is coming, then you're relaxed. So it's a episodic stress. So it is often seen in people who make unrealistic or unreasonable demands of themselves. They cause harm to themselves in attempting to achieve their goals. For example, I will study 17 hours a day or 15 hours a day. That is not achievable for any kind of student. So it's better to keep a set that I will study 4 to 5 hours every day. So this is achievable. So unnecessarily you're exposing your body towards the stress. It is suffered more frequently than acute stress. Episodic stress is not continual and will stop from time to time. So it comes, it goes, comes, goes. Example, at the end of the project or during holidays. So these are the examples of episodic stress. Now, when you come across the chronic stress can result over a long period of time. to persistent stress. Persistent means it goes for a long period of time, like an unhappy relationship or a chronic illness. Like stressful situation can seem to be never ending. The people thinks that they will never come out of this stress situation. The accumulated stress together develops from various stresses experienced can lead to serious physical or psychological illness. They can face the illness psychological, they can be physically, they will be harmed, there will be any kind of a harm, or they are not mentally, they will be not fit. So this can result in behaviors such as self-harm or violence. There are four types. Now we are moving towards the symptoms. So there are four types of symptoms: physical, which you can see, emotional, your behavior, and your cognitive symptoms. So when a person is having a physical symptoms, it is seen in a person. So like aches and pains, like a person is suffering from headache, muscle tension, chest pain. Frequently the person is catching cold and coughs, high blood pressure, low sex drive, stomach problem, fluctuating diarrhea, constipation, sometimes diarrhea, sometimes constipation. Now, then we go towards the emotional stress. Emotional stress is like agitation, anxiety, depression, feeling overwhelmed, negative changes and fluctuations in mood. It's too much. At one time, a happy person. At second time, you know, not want to interact with anyone. Volatile temper, unable to deal with the change. These are all emotional symptoms. Now, when we come across behavioral symptoms here, avoiding certain situations or certain people, they become withdrawn, they don't want to interact with anyone, they want to sit alone in their room, or they even don't take care of their hair, they don't take care of their clothes, they're unkept, their appearance changes, compulsive behavior are there is seen in these people, like they check their doors whether it is locked several times, they may even tap their legs up and down without any reason, they have sleep disorders, they're not able to sleep properly, and even they are the people of these have been seen increased dependence on misuse of alcohol, cigarettes or drugs, and there is irritability and being on short fuse. They get angry very quickly. Now next is the cognitive symptoms. With the cognitive symptoms, it is seen that uh, the person is having facing a lot of stress with the cognitive symptoms. Now when you come across the stress assessment skills, in the stress assessment skills there are two stress assessment scales which can be seen, or parameters can be seen with the stress assessment. These are Holmes and Rahe stress scale, these are perceived stress scale. So we will see one by one. When we come across the Holmes and Rahe stress scale, it is used to measure the stress with the past year. Taking the test, it can help to see clearly if the person is at the risk of illness due to stress or not. So what, last 1 year, how much the person is exposed to a stress, that can be measured with this. Similarly, with the perceived stress scale, it is a classic stress evaluation and it is developed in 1983. With this, the questions in the scale ask about the feelings and thoughts during the last month. And if a person wants to know more about this, it can be scaled out of 1 to 5. And there are questionnaires which the person has to complete. And it can be easily give the amount of stress the person is facing during the last 1 month. So this is a link where the person can go and answer the questionnaire, and they can then they can see the rating. Now, there is a benefits of stress management. The benefit of stress management are physical health gets better, emotions are stabilized, and ability to focus is improved. So these are the benefits of stress. Let's move towards the management of stress, how the person can manage their stress. So the stress relief strategies are: first, you can relax your body with the help of exercises like a breathing technique: in out breathing, exhale, inhale. Guided imagery is like, you think that you are, just close your eyes and just be relaxed from your, don't think about the stress which is there, the stresses which is giving you stress, like exams, the relationship, the family, the parents. Just forget them. The siblings, just forget them, and think that you are in a vacation, you are moving to on a sea beach, or on a hill station. Just imagine and try to relax yourself. Physical exercise through yoga, through workout routine, through meditation, even with the counseling. If you are counseled by your pioneers or peers, or then your stress is also released with the talk therapy or life coaching therapy. Now, after that, other helpful tips which can manage your stress are: change the perception and expectation. Very important. The change the way you look at the things and what your expectations. Like, I will study 18 hours. Don't. You're just overstressing yourself. Break jobs or tasks into manageable parts. Break it into small pieces. Today, half an hour, I'll study this. Then I will relax. Then half an hour I'll study. So break the jobs into smaller pieces. Set your goals realistic. Avoid procrastination. Avoided procrastination means the job which you want to, or you have to do, but you are just wasting your time doing other things. That will only increase your stress. You know that you have to complete your assignment, then try to complete it on time. Just not try to avoid it. Set your boundaries. Don't compromise your values and beliefs. It is very precious for you, my dear students. And always schedule me time. Me time is very important. Okay. Because we all are, after all, humans. So we need me time for Facebook, for Twitter, for LinkedIn, whatever resources you can. You need to enjoy also. And avoid caffeine. Don't drink coffee every time, in order to avoid the stress. There are also free apps which is available in order to avoid the stress. There are multiple resources through the electronic device to help in dealing with the stress. These are the complete relaxation app, the mindful app, the calm app, the Omvina app, and you can go even through this link and just sit in a meditation. Just sit in a comfortable position, close your eyes and listen. Then you will be relaxed. And the most important and very close to my heart is that always have a balance in your work and home. So personal and professional balance, if you can keep, you can manage your stress.